Pollsmoor remand will always be on our radar. It's one of the sections in a correctional facility or in a management area that we incarcerate most of the gang members and leaders come from the Cape Town area in this province. So we always make sure that we get information about what is coming in, so we can either stop it from coming in. There's a lot that we stop from coming in. If it succeeds to come in because of security lapses and some of our members not doing their work, the way they're supposed to do it or accordingly, we then have these targeted raids to clean the center. One of the things that I've noticed here is that, again, we are not getting cell inspections done. I mean, there's a cell that we found 3 sets, of uniform, kitchen uniform. So what it tells you is that instead of the inmates that work in the kitchen washing their uniform, they don't wash, they simply pile it up. You can see also how unclean the cells are, also showing that the inmates here are not taught to be disciplined, to be clean. This obviously is going to cost the state money, because once you find people concentrated in a place that is so dirty with a lot of cockroaches and all that, obviously some of them are going to get sick, or there's going to be an outbreak. So beyond just focusing on contrabands and illegal objects, we also focus on the state of the facility itself, because it starts with that. It starts with being orderly, with being clean, discipline, then sets in. With this type of environment, it's difficult for discipline to set in. But we've just been working for over an hour. There is still more. The number of cell phones we recovered is 34, and we're still going on. A remand section is open to a lot of movements. Firstly, there are those that come in because they've just been received. There are those that would go to court. There are those that will also receive visits. For instance, on the sentenced section of our facilities, the visits happen over the weekends and on holidays. But with the remand inmates, the visits are any time of the week when it is permissible. Because remember, these inmates are still going to court. So we want them to interact with families, get support, interact with their lawyers and all that. Now that high level of movement causes this smuggling that we see here. 2 ways some of our members are involved, and on the other side is if we do not do thorough searching. Because when an inmate goes out, you need to make sure that they're clean. When they come back, you need to make sure that they're clean. And this facility at the moment has around 7,000, over 7,000 inmates. The capacity is around 3,000. So already you are managing numbers that are double. So every afternoon you receive more than 900 new admissions. Every morning you have to process more than 1,500 to calls, and maybe some of them are actually being released. So those movements are the ones that are giving us a challenge. Others have to go to the hospitals after they've been referred by our internal health professionals. So those movements compromises us a lot, and that's why we need to not only rely on our employees, our members, we also need to get force multipliers like technology. We found cell phones, we found Mendrex tablets, dagga, charges, cell phone charges, and sharp objects.